Don't forget to stop.
Shut up. That's the producer's fault right there. You know what I mean? I still caught it at the time though, if you check it out, you know.
Yeah. Thank you, YouTube.
Yeah. Thank you for everything.
For being there for us.
So special.
And making sure that we're not blocking Russia.
We care. We care, Russians. We do.
We want you to hear us just like the Americans.
Yep.
My friend, Mr. Carter.
President Carter.
Will speak for me.
President Carter.
Yeah. Master Bernard Carter.
Lil Wayne's Mr. Carter.
Dude.
The Carter Six.
The Carter Six. That's the song I wanted to come out to, but you're right.
Yeah.
With the way things are right now, I think this was a very proper song to come out to.
Right, and like, in all seriousness, like we were laughing and stuff. We're just having a good time back behind the scenes, but really, this is real stuff, man. And we're sending our vets somewhere,
and one of our states.
Yeah, and it's just gotten out of control, man. Like, dude, I understand freedom of speech, stuff like that, dude. Like, if you want to have a protest or whatever, dude, you're more than welcome to stand on. I don't agree with like getting out in the street, like in the middle of the street, blocking traffic, stuff like that. But if you want to stand united and have a protest, you know, you can do that without. I mean, I don't believe that what's going on right now is very appropriate for Americans to call okay.
I like how you were able to keep it so cool and so professional right there, because it kind of pisses me off.
I mean, yeah, it makes me mad, but the fact of the matter is, we're Americans, just like, you know, the people that are living in that state that are being affected by all the people that aren't citizens, and I'm not being some type of way about that. I'm just saying it's messing with a lot of people that just want to carry on when they can be doing the same protests that they're having instead of causing havoc, making looting, having to send our troops to help because y'all can't have a protest that doesn't get out of hand.
Well, I mean, and you can look at things two different ways too. I mean, if it was your mom and dad getting sent away because they've been here.
Oh no, I agree.
You're 15 years old and they've been here since you was born. But and all of a sudden you wake up one day.
I'm not directing this in a way towards.
No, I'm just saying you wake up
I'm saying like
this week and find out that your parents are getting kicked out of the United States.
LGBTQ, there's been protests that's, you know, broke out, and I'm saying there's all sorts of protests that have been.
You're saying it just needs to stay peaceful.
It needs to be a peaceful
We don't need
situation.
to attack other people. We need to sit down and conversate and come to amends about things.
Because I don't agree with some of the things. Like, dude, the Latino people have helped, or the Hispanic, have helped us build America. Like, you know, I have Hispanic friends, you know. I love everybody equally until they give me the opportunity not to not like them. Okay? Because look at it, man. They helped build America. They're still doing stuff right now, building houses. You go to construction. You go to brickyards.
Yeah.
You go to, just think about it.
I mean, you go to law offices, you go to court. I mean,
who's cutting your grass? Like, stuff like that.
I mean, one of the biggest arguments they have is, the how are you kicking someone off the land that you stole?
Right. And I understand that. Look, I understand that. But here's also what happened. The United States and Mexico agreed and signed a deal. Go back in history. I feel like America needs to look back at history because look, the Civil War, the wars and everything that's going on overseas and stuff. Look at this. This has been happening since the dawn of time. I mean, since man's been here.
Crusades and everything.
Right. Like, we need to open up as people and start I feel like evolving and coming more unified, and we would succeed so much more in life.
Well, there's so much greed in fighting. In reality, there's people that look at it like, hey, this is the opportunity to get some free stuff. Or this is an opportunity to, there's people getting paid to get off in there. From what I've seen, paid to go and cause problems.
Right.
And, that's another problem we have, is that people are so set up to, well, I'll give you $1,000 if you go and cause problems here. Well, yeah, I'll go make $1,000.
Right.
And they're
but
not
they
looking.
don't also
they're not looking at what they're affecting or who they're
the
affecting.
Repercussions and
because you can easily, America could get torn apart just as easy as they could get brought together. So that's what you're fighting is values and you're dealing with people's lives all the way around. No matter, making decisions on that kind of big level, is dangerous because, you do affect multiple people in multiple situations. Some pro, some con, but you still affect people in general. So, it's just like a decision at work. If you get told that you can take it easy, the people that work hard are pissed off. If you get told you got to work harder, the people that take it easy are pissed off. Mm-hmm. There is no just, you don't very often find the middle ground for someone that's like, well, I like barely working and working really hard.
Right.
You just got people that respect it. And there's good things that come out of, like, some of the best ideas come from the laziest people. Why? Because they come up with better ways to do it. Because they're lazy.
Right. How does that?
It doesn't help our American situation right now.
That's what I'm saying. And
because no one...
that's what
you have a problem with agreeing. To be fair, when they was just letting people in and letting people in and letting people in, maybe we, as the people that's concerned about the stuff right now, should have been more concerned about how they were just letting anybody in.
No, I agree. No, I totally agree.
Maybe we should have thrown a fit about that, and then we'd be in a little bit safer situation because there wouldn't be as many people. But at the same time, I wouldn't have kids if it wasn't for the Mexican people making it to the United States. I have, feelings, emotions,
right,
of mixed myself.
Right. And I get what they're protesting. I do, but I just feel like there's so many other ways you can go about protesting than the way that they're doing it. Like, in Florida right now, they said if it happens in Florida, there are no, like, okay, you're legally allowed to run people over if they're in the middle of the street. You know how many people are crazy enough to do that? Like, get in.
Especially in Florida.
Like,
okay, you standing in the way?
I'm just saying, like, why not, like, form together and your voice, voice y'all's opinion. I mean, ain't that how it works? I mean,
I don't know. I guess in reality, it's whoever's in charge when it comes down to it. Like when I was talking about work, I mean, it's whoever is finally the last say so is the one that says what's happening. And, we got to deal with one way or deal with the other. And, as long as God is back behind your decision you're making, I mean, I guess you can't really go wrong that way. But as long as it's God and not like money,
right?
That's what's behind your decision.
I mean, I just think that there's, like even people that don't believe, I believe there's a universal law that we can all agree upon, and that's like,
well, there used to be. I think it's going away.
Treat everybody like you want to be treated, right?
I think a lot of the problem is that's going away. It's called screw your neighbor and get over on whoever you can get over. There's so many people that's living that way, and that is truly, I think, one of the biggest problems we're coming across is so many people are living lawless, even in a place that has laws. They are living so lawless and getting away with it, and then they want to throw a big fit when someone gets in trouble for doing what they've been doing.
I mean, it's sad, bro. You see people out there getting shot with rubber bullets, stuff like that. It's sad that we even as people, have to do stuff like that to stop what's supposed to be peaceful. Okay, peaceful protest.
Well, I mean, when you have peaceful protests and more people's lives are affected from the results of the protest than the people's lives that are affected from the actual situation,
right?
It gets kind of concerning. And then it's gotta be done right too. I mean, if you're just going and grabbing everybody and saying you need to get deported, that is not correct. That's wrong.
That's definitely, and that's what I mean. Like, I agree. That's not right.
I mean, so you need to sit down and actually say, hey, this is the legality of things. This is what we're going to do, which I'm sure it starts out that way. But, things, that's the problem, is no matter what direction you go in America, in the world, things are getting crazy. I mean, we're still living in a place where if a bomb was to get dropped, we would live in tragedy here in America. And there's places that they're plowing their field while bombs are going off, and they don't even stop plowing their field. Yep. They're just, that's normal. Well, I made it today.
Right.
So,
yeah, it's something to think about. It was on my heart about that, and I feel for everybody. I do, and that's why we came out to this song, because our troops are getting deployed there, and you know what? It's
they're getting stuck in the middle of it too.
And you don't think they feel like like they don't have family that are Hispanic, like,
or just some kind of in the military, it's a group of brothers,
Right.
and there's Hispanic people in the military, and I'm telling you, you want to see someone unite, get the troops together.
Yeah.
They unite. That
Right.
you know.
And that's strength and brotherhood. I mean, that's all there is.
I wish we could just do that in the general life, and that would be great.
Yeah. It'll come together. Something's got to give. I just hope everybody's safe, and you know, if you're in those areas that are being affected, just stay safe. Try to do your best to just do what you're supposed to do. You know, like just if you're going to work, stuff like that. You know, try to be safe. Stay out of it if you can. But if you're with it, I hope y'all are safe too. Y'all need to unify and be peaceful, and your voice would get heard more. I feel like.
Right. If you're going somewhere just to be violent, just go home.
Right. It's never the answer. It really ain't. I mean, there's been so many situations in my life where I've chose straight violence and it never paid off. Not once.
I never answered what you was looking for. Never.
Right.
It didn't make you feel better. Maybe temporarily, but
Right.
it didn't make you feel better about yourself.
Sometimes it hangs over your head for a long time. So, you know, just America, be cool, you know, be easy. Other than that, we talked a little bit about Lil Wayne. He dropped a new album.
Yeah. I haven't really got to completely listen to it in depth because, you know, a lot of that can't listen to around kids and such.
Right.
So, you know, I haven't really had the time to just break down and
Dude, that was a big artist in my time. Like he
Right.
was in everything. It was like everything, and it was some good stuff. I mean, he's still going. Good for him. Good for
I
him.
mean, he's still dropping. That's
Yeah.
that's better than some from our time.
Yep. And I don't know. I haven't heard it all neither. I've heard a couple songs, but
Right, I've heard some pieces, some stuff too. You know, like there's different sites that you know make little shorts of the music, but I mean, to each is their own too with that. You know, but I think there'll be some good tracks that I can relate to.
right, I agree with that. Yep, we got football season rolling up. We got basketball rolling out.
Right.
And, you know, OKC and the Pacers are going at it. We'll see. See how that ends up. I've probably been an OKC fan since Westbrook. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
not like a full-blown Oklahoma City fan, but I'm saying, like, I wanted Westbrook to win one while he was there. Just because he was loyal to Oklahoma. Even after Durant left to go to the Warriors, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
he's like, oh, here's a stacked team. Let me go on over here. Oh, we can win.
Right.
Nah. And tomorrow, we got the Omahags.
Yeah.
The
Arkansas's
Omahags.
in it, playing some ball too.
Mhm.
Playing some ball.
We're going to play LSU tomorrow.
LSU.
LSU.
I do like
So-
visiting there, so I ain't gonna talk too much stuff.
Dude, the Miracle on Markham. If y'all have never heard of the Miracle on Markham, there was two. And you need to go look at those clips on YouTube or whatever. But check it out because, dude, Arkansas and LSU is a heated rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, it's always been like that. It's Texas is way worse. Arkansas and Texas, way worse. But we don't like LSU that much neither. So it's pretty wild. And the Miracle on Markham is you know a pro hog. That's a pro hog memory right there. You know. So I'm a little biased.
Just a little, you know.
That's what happens
Ooh,
when
no,
you're
just
a
kidding,
hog
just
fan. Yeah. But got that coming up. That'd be interesting. What was that event that was coming up that you were talking about?
Where here in Malvern, you're going to have the opportunity for a free chance for your kids to go and basically learn some football skills, and I think it'll really be a good opportunity for the younger kids, and that'll be what's today's date? It'll be the 14th, and Harold Harris, which he was an Arkansas alum.
Yeah.
And it'll just be a neat thing for them to go and learn some skills and drills and such.
Right.
And I don't know. I'm looking forward to it.
Right. Wasn't there an event coming up that you were talking about in like Hot Springs or something?
Oh no, it already happened.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, but it was the tub races in Hot Springs.
Yeah.
Where they raced down the Bathhouse Row.
Whoa. Was that thunder?
And yeah, that was thunder. I hope that's something running inside of the house. But that was a neat thing, which my kid's brother was in it. They raced for their company,
right?
And he was one of them that helped push the tub,
right?
And it was neat because how they do it is, they got all these people that get in a tub and they fill it up with water, and then they got like 4 or 5 people that's got to push, and they got to stop at different areas and do like pass the sponge around.
Right.
Everyone's got to run around this and that, and while everyone's lined up like a parade, and they're throwing cups of water and spray guns, and that's just they fill up things of water and let you go scoop out of it.
Right.
If you had a bucket, you could be throwing buckets of water on people. Not that I recommend that, because
right.
kind of got some looks doing that, but that was a good time. It was fun. I felt bad at first, and then I just kind of got into it. Not saying I did that.
No, that sounds pretty cool, man.
It was pretty neat. I'll make that voyage next year, I'm sure, and just to get to watch the excitement go on down the Bathhouse Row.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely a different zone over there. You know what I mean?
Which the fire department pulled it off and won this year.
Really?
Yeah. So that was kind of neat for them, because they're a bunch of strong men getting sprayed with water, ladies.
Yeah.
That they would appreciate that, and it just goes to show you how important it is that with all these different groups of people that went and competed, that the fire department. So just think about how rough and rugged their jobs are, that out of athletes and stuff, that they were able to win a pushing a tub down the road competition.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So,
well, another thing, where can you find us at?
the DM Pod
Where at?
on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
We might work on some new stuff. We're going to be working on getting some new equipment.
Yeah. Got the computer. I gave it to him and got him started before we got on here.
Yeah, we turned a 30-minute to hour podcast into a 3-hour project. I was, so happy with that, especially here in the next couple hours when I got to wake up But it's all part of life. The
It's
joys,
a beautiful life.
of knowing that I was sleeping, I'm dead.
The wrong boy died. Yeah, and we wanted to come in and connect. We haven't been through second 2 weeks now, something like that. So we wanted to.
Yeah, it's the producer's fault, really. I think. I don't want
I don't know, man. We need to get a hold of him. No, we need to figure it out.
to. Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Tom Cruise, if you get this, can you start sending your funds so we can continue our show? Thank you so much.
Yep.
And also, if you want to comment, the DM Pod on YouTube, go there, leave a comment, say something you like, say something you dislike. Just watch our videos, watch them through. We're just good, caring people, love God, and we're not perfect. We never say we're going to be perfect, and even in our videos, you can see that we're not perfect. But just the fact that we just want to talk with y'all and enjoy time together
Yep. That's
is
it's like brotherhood. You
it's
know,
a blessing. And
America, come on, come together.
just thank you for giving us your time to listen and watch us. And I just want to say thank you.
Thank you, and be sure to tune into the next episode.
The DM Pod, baby. Peace.